The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl, and we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. Here's a return from the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. They're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
46-yard line. 32.
First down, and they go right back to it. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. One play action. Williams gets his target. That's DJ Moore. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Numbers pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And it will be taken down. Now much we know. This is weird, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
What is up?
Staying grounded with Swift. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed while his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Dad, ready, slip.
Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and that makes it fourth down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. Ball in the left hash for this 41-yarder. Santos' kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing here hurts. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, if they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking slant route, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Keeps himself upright. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. Bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready, slip.
That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. First down. Here's Swift. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready to hard. Here we go. Forward. Punch forward. Punch forward. Punch forward.
Off the play fake. Williams buying some time right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's stopping after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
A 24-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
63.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off the gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to get across midfield close to the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Play action. Hurts has it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. It's Hurts once again. is Brown, and he's got it downfield. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, a run with Barkley. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. Working quickly here.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
On second down, here's Barkley. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
They might get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. Handoff now to Shipley. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Big moments here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for third and goal. Third and long for him here. He's getting close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On fourth down, Hurts. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass ball is incomplete on fourth and goal.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he heads up to the 9-yard line before going down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. A little Little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Flag. Let's back in. 42. Combo. Buddha.
Running with Swift out of the gun. He's out in the clear. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. First down, Williams to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they could be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
On first down, Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it, so it's third down. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on third and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
A 48-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Starting at the 10. This makes it up to the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
They'll go for the gun with Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. First down throwing for Hurts. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
First and 10, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up. It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Do I sit and judge defense? I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
He's back to throw. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, Eagles.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Buying some time left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Let's get to that line complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense up to the line fast. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own one. Yikes.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Good.
It's a sneak. Pushing for the end zone. And off the football. It's not loose. And it looks like the offense was there to recover. It's there inside the 5. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Looking to throw. He will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. A handoff left for Swift. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. From the turn, ball's out, he lost it. And the Eagles get to it. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble.
You know, you could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
All set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Down the inside, handoff to Swift. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Forrest on the tackle. It's a gain of 5.
Whiskey, whiskey.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From left side finds Burden. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
You got pivot, pivot, pivot.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Toss play, Swift. He stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's going to be Bears football, and they face elimination. They're trailing here to start the 4th. First and 10 now from the 46. Swift gets it, going left. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Vegas. Ready, set. Yes, 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 yes. Tempo, tempo.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Got along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
3rd down, here's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's brought down after a short gain. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Punch square, punch square, punch square, punch square. Vegas, Vegas. Alert, 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 alert. Yes, yes, yes. Tempo, tempo.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. On target to Moore. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Goes to the hurry up here.
Come, Gilly, come, Gilly.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 36-yard line.
Come, 32, 32, 32. Vegas, Vegas.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Odunze's got it right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, set up.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Clear.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Williams. It isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
coverage. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there.
A 43-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Fielded at the 7. And a break of 15, but not getting much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
They go play fake with Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Give him 13 on that play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Hurts now from the gun. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking to throw. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it, he gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
He takes it at the 4. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Williams set to pass. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears 8 points behind. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Gotta be smart. It's 1st and 10.
Ready to hurt. Vegas, Vegas. Punch squares, punch squares, punch squares, punch squares.
To throw, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Vegas, Vegas.
Here he is to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. That's caught. This is Loveland. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Tip it, Dad.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Gotta be smart. It's 1st and 10.
Vegas.
Back to throw. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Setting up to pass. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And it sets up 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Ready to up. Yes.
He'll look to throw it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
He set up the screen here to Swift. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Vegas.
Desperation time here on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
It's a design look for Hurts. To So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Chicago.